I'm actually in denial that we're doing this. Okay, you ready? We are starting an orphanage in Guatemala. And as many of you know, by the time I was 13, I was considered an orphan after losing my mom. And if it weren't for people coming into my life that supported me and loved me and took me into their home, I don't know where I'd be today. And this is why this whole week I've been emotional, I've been excited to tell you, our friends and family, that we are starting an orphanage in our life center that's in Guatemala. And we're needing you more now more than ever to help support this incredible journey that we're gonna be on. We've already started the legal documents. It's gonna take about 6 months for it to be completed. And we're gonna be utilizing the life center that, by the grace of God, we were able to build years ago. We're gonna be able to take in over 18 children, and our friends in Guatemala who also have orphanages are saying that they're getting about 8 calls a day for children to be able to come into their home, but there's just no room. And so God's made it clear to us in this past trip that this is what we're supposed to do. This is the next journey that we're supposed to be on, which is to help build and help support these orphans that are in Guatemala.
Yeah, one of the stats that really impacted us on this last trip that we took is every 4 days a child in Guatemala is abandoned. And one of the stories that we heard is there was a little girl who was born disabled, and her father tried to kill her by pushing her into a fire. Yeah. And another story, a little boy that we met, his father is actually his grandfather. Yeah. And so there's just so much brokenness, just such a great need for a home, for a family, and just for an orphanage. Yeah. And that's exactly what we hope to bring with this orphanage in the Life Center, is that the forgotten people and our team there, that they would be able to show what a true family looks like, what the true love of Jesus looks like. We're excited.
They've turned the largest prison in Guatemala into an orphanage because there's such a problem. And they run the orphanage just like they run the prisons. And there's such a need for homes. And this is why we need you. And so I want to say this. Number one, 100% of the funds that you donate goes directly to the orphanage and the work that is needed to be done in the orphanage. We have a business, as you may know, called Zion Digital, and it is literally going to cover every single admin fee that there is, which gives you an opportunity to know that every single dollar that you give goes directly to the orphanage. And so we want to ask you, like I said before, we need you now more than ever, and we want to ask you to donate. We've averaged it to be around $100 per child per month to support. We're needing around 20,000, possibly even more, to even get this process going. We've got to update the building. We've got to do certain things to ensure that we're going to be within code. And so we want to ask you to support businesses, churches, friends, family, individuals that we know. I don't care if you can give $10 or maybe you can give $1,000 a month. Whatever it is, we will be so grateful for it. And we would love for you to even come and see the orphanage once it's up and running. And so we want to thank you. We want to tell you that we love you and we care for you. We want to thank you for giving in the past to all of our other projects. And we're so excited to jump into this journey with you. There's a link that's going to be provided in this video. You can click that link and it's going to give you an opportunity to set up one-time or preferably monthly donations that you can give. And we thank you so much.